Hello guys, welcome back to 1878 Blues. Everton have just beaten Brentford 1-0. Get in. Like, absolutely a huge 3 points um, for Everton. It was such a long game. Um, yeah, it was a game of two halves, really, to be honest. I thought we dominated in the first half. I think we played really well. I think we troubled Brentford. I don't think they could get hold of our midfield. And we had a number of chances, which for me, obviously, when the second half began, I was slightly worried that we're going to rue these chances again and drop points. And yeah, we managed to hold out for a win, which is extraordinary after scoring a goal after the first minute. You really see that in football, especially Everton. I think if you've ever scored an early goal, I wouldn't say after 38 seconds or whatever it was, the goal was. We normally hold out for anything. We normally seem to tend to lose these games. We normally have that kind of, yeah, you score too early, don't get ahead of yourselves kind of way about us, which we don't handle well. And like I said, I don't think I've ever seen Everton score early goals and then go on to win the game. So it's a fantastic 3 points against a side like Brentford, who are, to me, so underrated. A real good team ethic, a real good squad of players. There's no one who's the the special player out of the group. You could argue probably Tony is, but they've just got very decent players and a good manager as well. So they made it hard for us today, and especially in the second half. We got a bit of luck, but also I think we deserved the luck in how we defended. But yeah, fantastic 3 points. McNeil, what a goal! An absolute stunning goal. Ball comes in. This is the first 38 seconds or whatever it was. It was crazy. Um, yeah, Iwobi on the wing passes the ball into the centre to Decore. Decore looks up, sees McNeil. McNeil's bursting through. McNeil slows down, pushes the ball a little bit forward, and then just smashes it with his left foot, which we know we can do. He's got a very good left foot. Whatever you want to think of McNeil, I've had me say about him this season. Well, since Dice has come in, his performances have been a lot better. Making use of his strengths a lot more, if you could say. But yeah, we all know, regardless of what else he does on the pitch and whatever you think of him as a player, you can't deny his technical skills, with technical ability with his left foot. He's brilliant. And helps a lot with the team. And I think obviously with down to Calvert-Lewin being in the team, if when he eventually comes back, and if he ever does play a consecutive amount of games for us, I think them two will be a real good link up. But yeah, fantastic goal, 1-0 up. I think he's our second highest goal scorer of the season now, which is embarrassing, 3 goals. But for him, it's a real good. He's doing his job. He's got quite a few assists, and he's got 3 goals for his first season, coming in for free. I think it was for free. Didn't score a Premier League goal last season. It's a good return for us, especially with all the circumstances involving around the club. But yeah, fantastic, 1-0 up, and we just had numbers of chances to make it 2-0. And I think Onana had one. Ball comes in, and Onana's just there. Ball comes in. Someone has an effort on goal. Goalkeeper parries it, and then you just think Onana, just composure. That's all we need at the moment, composure, and he just blazes it over the bar, which there's something which he might need to improve on if he ever wants to make it as a box-to-box midfielder and contribute to a team with goals and assists and whatnot. Needs to put chances like that away. But yeah, you just think, well, at least we're creating chances. Again, we're throwing more players in the box, which I'm liking. I think after today we had about 13 efforts on goal, which is all right, more than Brentford, so it's a positive as well. Iwobi had a chance as well, very good save from Raya. You could argue Iwobi could have done more, but listen, it's still a very good save. But he was a few yards out. But yeah, and you just think you need to start putting these chances away. These are goal-given opportunities, to be honest. They're not really half and half chances. They are really goal-given opportunities. If you put your foot through it, or you make the right contact with the ball's going in the back of the net. What if you actually decide on where to place it? instead of just thinking I'm going to blast it or just hit it instinctively. But yeah, we had a goal, well, just before half time, which is a rare thing for Everton to do, score just before half time. It normally is the other way around, where the team scores against us and kind of ruins our half time talk. Damari Gray luckily got a goal. I can't remember the defender. It might have been Jensen, I think it was, maybe, or one of the centre backs for Brentford. Tries to clear it after a little scramble in the box and whatnot. Hits Damari Gray. He's literally about a yard away from the player who strikes the ball against him. I mean, I get if it hits a hand and it goes in, shouldn't count as goal, but there's rules. This type of moments like that, I would agree with. I would agree with completely. But the guy's boosted the ball right at him. You know, you wouldn't get a penalty for that, so why would you not get a goal for that? In some cases, you would get a penalty if it's a bit further out, but how close he was to each other, there's no way Damari Gray was getting out of it, and it's the defender's fault. Damari Gray hasn't purposely put his hands out in an unnatural position. The ball's just hammered at him. It looks like it hit his chest or the top of his left arm, which doesn't count, which counts as a goal. But they're saying that it could have hit his right hand. I don't know, but it's so harsh. It's literally been swatted at him. So 2-0 could have been, another 2 goals. Again, boosting the confidence, which would have been great. Which is a shame it got disallowed. And you're just thinking to yourself, God, all these chances, dominating to me in the first half. Not like unbelievable footballer, unbelievable football, absolutely ripping Brentford apart. It wasn't like that, just better than, and just having more clear-cut chances. I don't think Brentford had a chance in the first half, I don't recall. And yeah, then the second half, it was just pretty much complete roles reversed. We had a few chances at the start of the second half. Nothing really clear-cut. And yeah, Brentford just put us under pressure throughout the rest of the game, really. Kind of just holding on to our dear lives, which is something that we've been used to since Dice has come in, when we've had these 1-0 wins. Sorry, I'm just feeling that itchy in the face. Yeah, and we just held on, really. Brentford had a number of chances. I think there was a player called Pinnock. Should have buried it, to be honest. But I think it was somebody block or Pickford saved. I can't remember, but should have done better. Literally right in front of the goal. I would have been kicking myself if Everton didn't score something like that. Rico Henry, who I was trying to mention in the match preview about their wing backs, I couldn't think of his name. Rico Henry's so underrated to me. He has a glorious chance himself in the back post, and Pickford saves, scrambles and knocks it away. And yeah, a few other half chances. I think they had one in the first half as well where Tony was dead close, or he headed it wide. It was either one of them. But yeah, just a few more chances there. Us putting the bodies on the line, and we got it through at the end. Yeah, fantastic win. On a win which we all said, and I said in match preview, I think a lot of us were confident in. I think it helped in a way that Brentford had this long unbeaten run, because at some point it does come to an end. They're not unbeatable, Brentford, but I didn't want to underestimate them as well. I've done that before, and teams have come on and battered us like Brighton. So I was just hoping we'll have a dogged performance. We'll learn from our lessons against Aston Villa, stay in the game as long as possible. Well, it wasn't really stay in the game as long as possible because we scored the first goal. So there's a complete change of how we're going to approach the game, and every goal in the game changes your approach slightly to how you were setting out to play. But like I said, I like the fact that we tried to go for it. We could have got 2 or 3 in the first half, and it could have killed the game off. I like just the way we kept at it, because we know that with this squad, 1 goal cannot always be enough. You're not going to win every game on the dice with 1-0. Yes, we have up to now, but it won't last forever. So to get that second goal is so important. And just to keep the momentum up of scoring goals, you know what I mean? But massive win. I think it puts us up at 15th now. Don't really want to admit this, but I'm not in my head, I'm like, well, if Liverpool win this game against Bournemouth, you know, it helps us. And I kind of wanted that to happen. Like, I never wanted Liverpool to win a game of football in my life. Um, but at the same time, in my head, I'm going, well, if Liverpool did lose this and Bournemouth did win, which has happened, um, should I really be too fussed about it? Like, at the end of the day, I keep saying it's on us to get ourselves out of it. Everyone else can have their own little scramble at the bottom, winning, losing. If we just get our few wins, getting a few draws, staying in games, being hard to beat, we'll get out of this. Um, Everyone's saying 36 points is the max. What they reckon is enough to stay up, or a target to reach. It used to be the glorious 40 points, but I think times have changed now. It's a lot more competitive in the league. So yeah, it's a long way to go still. We're nowhere out of this. It's fantastic. We've got a home win, especially with the games we've got up and coming like Chelsea and Tottenham and stuff. A lot of heartfelt games as well with the likes of playing against Richarlison, and then a lot of anger going, against Anthony Gordon with his comments coming out about us. We've got a home tie against Newcastle as well. So this type of game against Brentford, especially with the run they're on, was a massive game, and we haven't beaten them since they come up. So it was just a humongous 3 points for us. And Brentford have been tremendous this season. They've only lost 5 games before this game, or I think this was their fifth loss of the season. Yes, they've drew 11, but we've taken 4 points off Brentford. It's fantastic. We had Arsenal come to us as well with a good unbeaten record as well, and we gone and beat them 1-0 as well. So when it comes to the big games, we really turn up, and rather luck a little bit as well. But we deserve it, through hard work and determination. Gray again for me up top, a lot better than what you see from Mopé and anyone else who's been up top this season for Everton. He just holds the ball a lot better. He just looks a bit more threatening. Got an eye for the goal, and unlucky. Oh well, he didn't really score today, but he was unlucky not to get that goal. Like I said, every goal boosts your confidence regardless of how it goes in. But yeah, just again, very good performance. Second half, the only thing I could say, I know Brentford are a very good team, but the only thing I could really go against the second half was we just kept giving balls away unnecessarily. And we have been punished in the past. And listen, every team does it. I'm not going to say we can't. Just every ball we in possession, it's going to be perfect, and we're never not going to get a turnover in possession at all. But too many can lead to goals, and too many, would just potentially lose your games of football and affect the result. Like I just said with goals and stuff. So the likes of Jessica Gay to me just started looking like he was just, it was waiting for them to make a mistake. I can't remember the reason why Onana went off, but if that was just a decision, a tactical decision by Dyche, then it is what it is. But to me, I think if you're looking at the Corey with the yellow card, and then you had the Jessica Gay perform not too great in the second half, I would have probably taken one of them off. But it is what it is. We got it. We got the win. And yeah, we move on. Fantastic relief to get a win after a draw and the defeat to Villa. So and a draw with Nottingham Forest. So it's good to get back to winning ways. But yeah, we've got a tough few games ahead of us, and it makes me feel a bit better that we've got some 3 points there. But listen, we could lose the next 2-3 games where they're all tough games, and you're well right back into it. You could be bottom. You know what I mean? It's so tight from 20th to 12th, so it's our job to get out of it. I said the fans are fantastic again today, and we move on. But yeah, up the Blues. Haven't said that many times this season, but yeah, let's just hope we can gain some momentum and, I don't know, see what we can do in the next few games. But yeah, I'm out anyway. Might do a few videos this week. Little news as well. Moise Kenner's gone from Everton. Couldn't give a shit, to be honest. Made up. got 28 million or whatever it was for him. And also, I've just made a TikTok, which I'm going to link at the bottom in the description box. I've made a new TikTok called 1878 Blues, 1878 underscore Blues. For some reason, one dickhead has got an account called 1878 Blues following one person, which looks like a fake profile, and yeah, has 0 followers with no profile picture. So I might report them just so I can get that fucking name on TikTok. But yeah, I'll do some little shorts on there, maybe upload them to YouTube as well. But anyway, I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much.